Christians, get out and vote. Just this time.
You'll have seen in the last couple of days the various attempts to use a piece of footage to demonstrate that Trump will, as soon as he's in office, this time, even though he didn't do it last time, cancel all elections and make himself president for life. I loved Martin Gurri's essay about Trump derangement syndrome, in which he pointed out that the various American institutions, failing and difficult though they may be, do prohibit coups of that nature. In fact, if you want to talk about coups, what about the coup that's happened at the top of the Democratic Party, where they've replaced a leader, told us that there was nothing wrong with that leader for months and months, replaced him with an unpopular leader who we're now expected to believe is fantastic. No, what we're invited to anticipate is that Trump, if re-elected, will make himself dictator for a day on day one. And what's very telling is the way they use these bits of footage. Here's a few examples. When they did that, when Trump said, yeah, dictator for a day, for drill, baby, drill. He did say that, didn't he? But he was sort of joking. If you saw him on Sean Hannity say that, you can sort of see he's joking. And he said that he would secure the border and drill. And then the bloodbath example, which was very specific bit of rhetoric that was referring to and pertaining to tariffs that would be imposed against China if they tried to get cars manufactured in Mexico. It'll be a bloodbath if they do that. And do you remember they were like, see, he said bloodbath. There's gotta be a goddamn bloodbath. Now, in this speech, I feel that what he's doing is appealing to Christian voters who typically don't participate in democracy because this just in, it's bullshit. There's no point voting, particularly if you believe in a divine transcendent spirit and a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, because you recognize that this is the domain of Mammon, or as it says in Ephesians, the dark principalities. This is Satan's realm. And I've been thinking about this a lot as a Christian lately. Nowhere in Christianity does it say, you better get out there and overthrow the government. No, it says that Christ will come back powerful and he will overthrow satanic powers. Well, what's interesting here is Trump, in his appeal to Christians, says, just vote for me this time, you'll never have to do it again. Now, the legacy media is leaping all over this as an example of, see, he's going to make himself dictator on day one. He's going to cancel all elections. And remember, when Trump talks about electoral bias or fraudulent voting, that's a controversial thing. And what they're already saying is that Trump will make himself dictator for life. I don't know that I'm biting on that story, but what I can tell you is we've got here two examples of the speech. One is the version that the Wall Street Journal used, and then there's another piece of footage which is just a couple of seconds longer, but provides you with additional context and shows you, at least to me it seems, you tell me what you think in the comments and chat, remember, give us a like and subscribe, that Trump is saying, Christians, vote this time during the first, or this next 4-year term, because there won't be a second, because he's already out of term. We will make things so rosy and cozy that in subsequent elections you can go back to your transcendent, be in this world but not of it, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, you can't follow the Lord and Mammon, state of indifference to worldly affairs, because we will get it sorted in 4 years. Now, you know that I'm not fully on board with that project. You know I believe in decentralization and maximum electoral power at the smallest, most local level. But I don't believe that this is an example of Trump admitting that he is going to make himself despotic leader of America for life. Do you? Let's have a look at the two versions and ask ourselves, why are they repurposing the footage in this way? You'll love this.
Christians, get out and vote. Just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again.
Yeah, so he says, I'm not Christian. That's interesting, isn't it? That he's sort of saying that to a Christian audience. And secondly, I think what he's saying is, you won't have to vote again because we'll sort stuff out. But the Wall Street Journal here come out a couple of seconds earlier than this version of the clip, and just the additional few seconds makes you query whether or not he's implying, because once I'm president, I'll be president for life.
Christians, get out and vote. Just this time. You won't have to do it anymore. 4 more years, you know what? It'll be fixed. It'll be fine. You won't have to vote anymore, my beautiful Christians. I love you, Christians. I'm a Christian. I love you. Get out. You got to get out and vote. In 4 years, you don't have to vote again. We'll have it fixed so good you're not going to have to vote.
We have it fixed so good. Probably shouldn't keep using the word fixed, as in fixing elections, fixing the institutions, fixing democracy. But I truly believe that what he's saying is that the work undertaken in the first term will be sufficient to warrant to no longer require the galvanizing of a Christian base. Do you think that's what he's saying? Or do you think he's sort of inadvertently or deliberately admitting that he's going to steal the election and make himself president for life? Certainly that's how the legacy media has been using it. They've been using this as an artifact to demonstrate Trump's intention to make himself a despotic king. But real despotism comes from an over-empowered state. That's just what I think, by the way. So let me know what you think in the comments and chat. Remember to like this video and subscribe wherever you are watching it. It helps us when you do that. We can't continue to bring you this beautiful content without the support of our partners. Let me ask you a serious question. Do you ever wonder what happened to martial arts legend and film star Chuck Norris? Chuck Norris is 81 now. He's still active. He's strong. He's kicking ass. He feels like he's in his 50s. How can this be possible? Chuck's made a video that explains this extraordinary story, and you can watch it by visiting chuckdefense.com/brand. Click the link below to watch this video now. It's going to change the way you think and feel, not only about Chuck Norris, which is invitation enough, but about your own health and about your own ability to age with vitality, vigor, strength, and potency. So go to chuckdefense.com/brand and watch this video now. You're not going to believe how simple it is. Chuck's 81 years old. Chuck focused on 3 simple things that sabotage the body as we age. Watch his method. Click the link in the description. chuckdefense.com/brand. This is going to blow your mind and knock your socks off. I want my socks left on. You're going to lose your socks. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more uncensored content where free speech can flourish, join our live stream. Click the link right here to watch the next video if you want to, or become a member of a growing movement. Download the Rumble app and you'll be informed every time we make a new piece of content. Stay free.